Hello, my name is John Lynch and I'm a postdoctoral researcher at the University of Oxford. I'm part of the team putting together the core principles for credible removal, and I've been working on assessment of quality of reporting, standardizing the way in which we track and communicate the impacts of different greenhouse gas removal methods. So it's important for us to assess the quality of reporting for greenhouse gas removal projects, because otherwise we don't have a way of standardizing whether they're fully tracking all the relevant outputs and impacts that they need to. So if we have a greenhouse gas removal project, which is a land-based removal, we need to know, is it actually providing more carbon because of the project rather than just you get naturally for allowing the forest to grow, for example. So we're using some key indicators to monitor the quality of different removals. So firstly, we need to know what are the system boundaries that are being tracked in our indicators for the greenhouse gas removal system. So it's one thing to just look at the system itself, but we also have to look at what's called upstream impacts. So it may be that there's a greenhouse gas removal project that's quite energy intensive, and we need to know what was the energy use, what were the greenhouse gas emissions associated with generating that energy, as well as what's happening within the factory itself. And unless we have that information about the upstream impacts, then we can't assess what the net benefit is in terms of greenhouse gas removals, because we won't know if we'd forgotten or missed some greenhouse gases being emitted elsewhere in the supply chain. And we also need to have a clear definition of the counterfactual. So what would happen if we didn't do this greenhouse gas removal project, to make sure that what we're looking at is a real benefit. So if we're satisfied that we do have good quality reporting of our greenhouse gas removal system and all the carbon removed and other impacts it may be responsible for, and these cover the whole system and are relative to a clearly defined baseline, then we can be sure that we are really promoting genuinely sustainable greenhouse gas removal methods.